All right, everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're tackling something that might sound a little, well, boring at first. But trust me, it's about to get interesting. We're talking about the F9 key in Excel.
F9, huh? Yeah, a lot of folks might just think, oh, that's just for refreshing my spreadsheet.
Right, like make my numbers update. But there's a whole other side to this key, especially when it comes to formulas.
It's true, I mean, this little key can turn you into a real Excel detective. A formula ninja, you could say.
I like that. Formula Ninja. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Our trusty source defines F9 as a way to evaluate a selected part of a formula or the entire formula to see how Excel computes it.
Right, but that's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is. It is. It almost makes it sound more complicated than it is.
Exactly. So think of it this way. F9 basically gives you X-ray vision for your formulas.
Okay, I'm intrigued. X-ray vision. So walk me through this. How does this X-ray vision actually work?
All right, picture this. You've got a monster of a formula in your spreadsheet. Maybe it's packed with nested IF statements, those things that can make your head spin.
Oh, tell me about it. I've definitely been there. Staring at a formula wondering what on earth is going on here.
Exactly. And that's where F9 comes in. Instead of trying to decipher the whole formula at once, it lets you break it down. You get to see each calculation, each little step happening right there in front of you.
Wow, hold on. So I can actually see how each part of the formula is being calculated.
You got it. It's like slowing down time to see the magic happen step by step.
That's amazing. I can already see how this would be incredibly helpful, especially when you're dealing with those really complex formulas.
Right. And our source actually lays out how to use it pretty clearly. You can select just a small piece of the formula in the formula bar, the part you want to investigate, and then hit F9.
And that shows you the result just for that specific part.
Exactly. You see how that little piece is being computed? And if you want to see the result of the entire formula, just select the whole thing and press F9.
So you can zoom in on the details or get the big picture all with one key. That's powerful. I feel like this could save so much time and frustration.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about those times when you've got an error in a formula and you just can't figure out what's wrong.
Oh, don't remind me. I feel like I've spent hours trying to track down tiny errors in formulas.
It happens to the best of us. But with F9, instead of randomly tweaking things and hoping for the best, you can pinpoint the exact spot where the logic is breaking down.
Our source has a great example of this, right? It talks about using F9 to troubleshoot a formula that's supposed to calculate a discount based on certain conditions.
Yes, and imagine, instead of guessing which condition is causing the problem, you can isolate each one, see which ones are being met, and boom, you found the culprit.
No more pulling your hair out trying to figure out where you went wrong. I love it. And there's also that safety net, right?
Oh, you mean the Cordal plus Z?
Yeah, exactly. The source mentions that you can always hit Ctrl plus Z to undo any changes you've made while exploring with F9.
That's right. It's like a get out of jail free card. You can experiment without worrying about messing up your original formula.
Which I think is so important because it encourages you to really dig in and explore without that fear of, oh no, what if I break something?
It's all about empowering you to really understand your formulas, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And that actually brings us something interesting. Our source also mentions using F9 proactively, not just for troubleshooting.
Oh, I love that point. It's like, why wait for problems to arise?
Exactly. You can use F9 while you're building new formulas to double-check that each part is working as you intend.
It's like having a built-in quality control system for your formulas.
Right. Let's say I'm building a complex formula to track sales commissions. I could use F9 along the way to make sure each piece of the calculation is functioning correctly before I even get to the end.
Exactly. So instead of waiting until the very end and then realizing, oh, shoot, something's off, you can catch errors early on and save yourself a ton of headaches.
It's all about building that confidence in your formulas, knowing you have the tools to understand and control every single step.
And you know what? I think that mindset extends beyond just Excel.
Oh, tell me more. What do you mean?
Well, if you can master this idea of breaking down complex formulas into smaller pieces, understanding how each part works, that's a skill that can apply to anything, really.
That's so true. It's like a problem-solving framework. You could take a big, intimidating challenge and break it down into smaller, more manageable steps.
Exactly. And by understanding the underlying processes, you can approach any problem with more confidence and clarity.
So whether you're building spreadsheets or building a business, F9 can teach you valuable lessons about problem solving and critical thinking. Who knew this little key had so much power?
It's a hidden gem. And hopefully, our deep dive today has given you the knowledge and inspiration to unlock its full potential.
Absolutely. So the next time you're facing a daunting formula, remember F9, your secret weapon for deciphering the code of Excel. It's not just about finding errors, it's about mastering formulas and becoming a true spreadsheet ninja.
And who knows, maybe those ninja skills will even spill over into other areas of your life.
That's what we like to hear. Thanks for joining us on another deep dive. We'll see you next time.